Gandhi's work in India, and then, of course, Martin Luther King's work in America. So you could say that in India, Gandhi was practicing or doing his best to practice truth in action. See if I can find the quotes here, yes. So most of you know, but Gandhi was leading the struggle to bring India to what he called home rule, because the British had colonized India, I think, 100 years earlier. And by all reports, were treating the Indian people fairly badly in terms of taking over their land and riches and destroying their culture. So his truth was that nonviolent struggle in India, he called it satyagraha, to bring about change in India non-violently. So I got a quote from here. Non-violence for me is not a mere experiment. It is part of my life. Satyagraha, non-violent protest based on truth, non-cooperation, civil disobedience, and the like are necessary deductions from a fundamental proposition that nonviolence is a law of life for human beings. For me, it is both a means and an end. So that was his version of truth, brought into action. And eventually the British did leave India. He was a little disheartened because India was partitioned into India and Pakistan, two separate countries, and that was not done non-violently. And even today we've got issues with that. But he stands an example of that, leading a country into their truth, showing the British their truth. That's the part he wanted. For more than anything, that's the way he felt he would bring about the change. What was one of his lines? Was that somebody said, well, we should do this and this to the British. And he said, no, 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 we want the British to leave as friends. We've been with each other for a long time. We want to leave as friends, right? That was one of his great accomplishments, Then Martin Luther King was influenced by Gandhi. And he called his version of satyagraha soul force. So I will quote from him as well here. In the process of gaining our rightful place, we must not be guilty of wrongful deeds. Let us not seek to satisfy our thirst for freedom by drinking from the cup of bitterness and hatred. We must forever conduct our struggle on the high plane of dignity and discipline. We must not allow our creative protest to degenerate into physical violence. And again, we must rise to the majestic heights of meeting physical force with soul force. And that was from his I Have a Dream speech, August 28, 1963, on that mall in Washington. I don't know, maybe I'll probably see pictures of that.
Hi, I'm Robert Lurie with Long Beach Meditation. Your gracious generosity makes this programming possible. If you found this video to be of value, please consider making a donation here. And if you'd like to watch more videos like this one, click here. And if you want to stay up to date with Long Beach Meditation, click here to subscribe. Thank you.